Hey to all my big sisters and little sisters out there, it's your girl Maya Simone, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about how to adapt with change. And it's going to be centered around connecting with the new city, in a new city, and just really learning how to maneuver through, a big adjustment in your life like that. So if you're interested in learning more, continue on watching the video. Let's get right into it. Moving to a new city can be extremely exciting. They also be very nerve-wracking because you move into a place where it's new surroundings, you don't know nobody, and you just really in a place of figuring out how to navigate in this new era of your life, in this new town or whatever. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you practical tips on how to connect, how to explore, and how to truly settle in and, get adjusted. It was a lot easier for me than what I thought it would be. But I did do these steps before moving, and I did some of these steps when I first got here. So I adjusted really, really well. I've been in my city for not even a year. It'd be a year and like 2 months that I've been here. So I haven't even been here a year yet, and I feel like I adjusted pretty quickly, and I maneuver my way into the right places and the right circles and stuff like that in the right timing. So yes, let's get right into the video for real this time. This is just a little disclaimer, y'all, and then if you're a returning viewer and you've been watching my previous videos, I love step-by-step process. I love give it to me plain, give it to me straight, give it to me in things that I can actually do. I love that for myself. So that is why I kind of keep the similar style when I'm doing these videos like this, because that's the way I like to watch videos. And I hope that whoever's watching this, if you are returning, obviously you like to watch it yourself. This video can be for somebody who is planning on moving, somebody who has already moved, somebody who's been in a new place and still haven't really got adjusted the way they wanted to, or it can just simply be for you can apply these same tips to where you are, wherever you at in your life right now. Like if you I want to get out and be more active in my community and active in my city, but I don't know where to start. You start here. This is where you start. So the first tip, the first thing that you want to really get a hold of, get a grasp of, before making this big change, or is aligning yourself before you move and knowing what you want. So for me, before I even moved, I knew I was moving to Colorado a year in advance. It was always in the work, but I knew indefinitely a year that I was finna get ready to move. I knew. And so it wasn't until 6 months before I moved, before I started to make huge changes in my life, as far as aligning myself and getting myself on the right path and the right track to attract the right people that I want around me and the right friends that I want to have around me. So it all starts with you. So being very clear and open with the things that you want can be a good way to take away some of that feeling of being overwhelmed. Having a good, clear plan. I knew when I moved here, I wanted to meet genuine people. I wanted to make genuine connections. I wanted to build relationships. And I wanted to find people that likes the same things that I like to do. I was very clear about that, because it was the friends that I had before, they was cool and we did a lot of different fun stuff. But a lot of it really wasn't things that I truly like to do. I kind of just did it because, everybody was doing it. And I wanted to, appease everybody. But I was like, I want friends that actually like to do the stuff that I like to do. I like to go hiking. I need hiking friends. I like to be in the gym. I want a gym friend. Like somebody that's on the same level as me or a little bit better that can push me to reach these goals. I like to do poetry. I want to find poetry friends. I'm trying to start a business. I need business friends. Like, I was very clear about the type of people that I wanted to attract into my life. And I knew I was switching my identity once again. I was going through a rebirth once again. I was becoming a new person once again. But it was on my terms this time. And it was figuring out the person that I wanted to present to this new space. Like, who do I want to show up as? Who do I want people to see me as? And how can I be this person even though I'm not this person just yet? And so I always say this: act as though you already are. So I knew where I wanted to be. And so I started acting like that, even in my hometown right then and right there. Like, I immediately started switching my surroundings, started being in different places. I went on a hike before I even left Mississippi. And if like, it's not many places to hike. It's no mountains for real that I know of in Mississippi. But I was like, I'm finna go to this new place where hiking is up there, and I want to be a hiker. So I started going on hikes before I even left Mississippi. I started hanging around people who were creative just like me and like doing poetry and doing music and stuff like that. Like, I was doing everything that I wanted for my new life. I was adjusting it in my old life. So I was aligning myself, and I was setting that intention. Letting the universe know. Get those people ready for me up there. Get them ready, because this is what I'm doing. And this is how, I want things to be. And I like let go of the expectations that everything gonna be comfortable right away, because it wasn't comfortable. It was very uncomfortable. I had to get out of my comfort zone. I had to become somebody that I wasn't. Not in like a imposter kind of way. I did experience imposter syndrome. Like, that is real. But it was like, this is who I want to be, even though I'm not this person just yet. And so, like, I knew that adapting to a new area would take time. So I started before I left. Like, I tried to make minor changes in my life ahead of time before I even made the big move. And that's hard within itself. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy to deconstruct everything you've learned years and years and years. It's not easy at all. It's a process, and I'm still in that process right now. It's a journey. It's not a destination. So even though I'm here, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still doing these things. I'm still aligning with my higher self. So step number 2 is a little different for me. Okay, I have a love-hate relationship with social media. If you know, you know. I'm not on there now. I haven't been on social media since September of 2024. And I don't know when I plan to get back on. I'm praying to God to give me a sign to let me know, like, when I should, or when should I re-enter the chats. Because I've been MIA. I have a real love-hate relationship with social media. Before I even moved, I wasn't on social media for 6 months of my last 6 months of me being in my hometown. I was not on social media. But when I moved, when I got here, I'm like, how can I meet people and connect with people? So I downloaded social medias again. Like, I joined Facebook groups. I joined a lot of Facebook groups along the lines of things that I like to do. So I joined poetry groups. I joined hiking groups. I wanted to find more people like me, so I joined the Black Colorado Springs Connection group. That's one of the first groups I joined. Actually, I joined like Colorado gym girly groups. Like, I joined all those different groups, and I put my name, a picture of me out there, and I'm like, hey y'all, I'm new to the area, and I'm looking to meet people. I'm looking to connect. I'm looking to go out. I'm looking to have fun. So if you're interested, if you're on the same path as me, if you're trying to do some of the same things as I am, then we'll be great friends. So have at it. Let's see what what we can get into. I also followed a lot of the Colorado pages, so like event pages, to see like what was going on. And like I just really put myself out there. Like I said, I was way outside of my comfort zone. I moved here with my brother, but everything that I did when I first moved here, like to get out there and get out in the community, I did it by myself. Within my first 2 weeks of me being here. One of the girls who saw my post, she come in and was like, "Hey, I want to go to the sand dunes. Do you want to come?" And so I'm like, well, I didn't have anything else better to do, so let's do it. I hopped in the car with a complete stranger that I didn't even know. Y'all, please vet these people. Please vet these people. Luckily, she was such a sweet, kind-hearted, just a very beautiful soul, and we're still friends to this day. She's actually one of my bestest friends here in Colorado since being here. Cause it was started with that one trip, but it grew to be something so much more, so much bigger. And I'm just glad I took that risk. You know, it was early in the morning. I had a beautiful time, beautiful experience. I will insert some pictures actually, because it was great. It was 2 ladies that I met, and like I said, we're still friends to this day. We still hang out from time to time. And I just love them so much. Like, I literally took a risk, hopped in a car with some strangers, and drove 3 hours away to go see the sand dunes. And I'm so glad I did. And so not only do you have to put yourself out there in that way, but you have to take chances. You know, and show up. That's another thing that I did. Like, I was going by myself. I wanted people to go with me, but I didn't know anybody to go with me. And so I still went. I showed up. This is going into the third topic, which is just show up and take a chance. That's what I did. I showed up to these different events. I did not know nobody. And I took a chance. I'm like, hey, I remember your picture on Facebook. Let me introduce myself in person. I'm Maya Simone. Nice to meet you. And let's see how this relationship grows. Like, I reached out to people. Hey, let's do one-on-ones. Let's go on a hike. Like, I was just really trying to find my way. And I was also wanting to align with the right people. And within a year of me being here, I feel like I haven't reached a year yet. But within this time of me being here, I feel like I've been able to get myself around the right people at the right time, in the right groups, in the right areas, and every place that I wanted to be in. So like, I've been doing business classes and stuff like that. And mind y'all, I haven't really worked a real job this entire time. So a lot of the things that I've been able to do have been free. I just show up, I just show up. That's it. It's like, I know I ain't got no money. I do have a car, so that's also beneficial. If you don't have a car, if you don't have a vehicle, and it's a little bit harder for you to get around, public transportation, take a chance. It may not be the best, but it can get you from point A to point B if you don't have the transportation that you want or you looking for. Like, use those 2 feet that God blessed you with. If you got 2 working feet and you can get up and walk, you can get up and you can go somewhere. I mean, just do it. Like Nike, just do it. I got a Nike jacket on today. Just do it. Like, for real. It is, it's very nerve-wracking. It is not, it's not gonna be comfortable always, but you have to put yourself out there if you want to really adjust to change and you want to become that person that you're trying to be in your mind. You have to put yourself in these predicaments sometimes in order to grow. Growth is uncomfortable. It's painful. So, and try new things. Be open to try new things. Like I said, this is both 2 and 3 in this section. Try new things. Don't be scared to try new things. If you know this is not what you're used to, but you want to get into it, just do it. Just do it. Even if that means going somewhere by yourself, as far as like just going out to eat. If you never went out to eat alone, now is the perfect time to go out to eat alone in a new city. And it's just like, just do it. Just do it. Okay? I'm telling you, like, if you are aligning the way that you're supposed to be aligning, I'm telling you, the universe will send you the right people, like, at the right time, and it won't be, you won't have to deal with none of that extraness, okay? I haven't had to deal with no drama at all since I've been here, and I'm blessed. I'm lucky. I thank the Lord every single day for, sending me the right people. I honestly thank him every day, because like I hear the stories about the trauma stories that people have been within like certain areas in this community, but I haven't seen them. I haven't been around them. Only good things come my way, and I say that all the time. Like, only good things come my way. So yes, build familiar. I can't say that word. Y'all know what I mean. Build familiarity, by showing up, getting people to know you, recognize you, introducing yourself, and just being there. I just be there. I be there, literally. Number four is very, very important. I want you to come in when I say this to you. Give yourself grace. Okay? Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Everybody have different experiences, and it's different people that you meet all the time. Your experience might not be as smooth as mine's transitioning into a new city, and that's completely fine. That's okay. Moving to a city, moving to a new place, transitioning into a new era of your life, a big change in general, it's okay, and it's completely normal to feel lonely and to feel out of place. Like, it's normal. Like I told you, I experienced imposter syndrome because I came in going, doing all these things, signing up to represent the city as Miss Black Colorado Springs, and I had only been here a month. I put myself out there and I was able to get the position, but I took a step back and I slowed down because I realized that I am moving a little too fast. Like, let me calm down. Let me focus on the things that I really want to focus on, because I was like trying to do everything. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I was going. I was experiencing like 20-hour days, no sleep for real, and I was working out. I was just going, and I just had to step back, slow down, and give myself grace. I'm like, I just moved here. Like, yes, I'm doing a great job of putting myself out there, but I need to save time for me, and I need to really focus on what truly matters to me in this moment. And for me, that was my business, and working on like doing what I can to, get my business off the ground. So I decided to step down from, trying to do the Miss Black Colorado Springs, simply because like I just feel like I wasn't ready. I feel like I haven't done enough in this community to represent this community. Now we try again this year. We shall see. I don't know. But I've done a lot more since then, and it's like, okay, I feel a little bit more comfortable to do something like this. But at that time, I wasn't. Instead of like resisting the comfort, like literally truly understand you and what you want, and embrace it. Embrace that discomfort in certain areas. I knew like it was uncomfortable for me to let go of something because I've never quit anything. And so I felt like I was quitting and I was being a failure. But in all actuality, I really didn't have time to do this on top of everything else that I wanted to do. So it was like, although I wanted to do it really, really bad, I had to make a really, really hard decision and step down. It's like, because we had to ask people for money and stuff. Like, I'm like, I don't know enough people to ask them for money to support me. Like, I know they probably would give it to me, but that's the imposter syndrome come. I feel like I'm a fake or I'm a fraud for doing this and trying to do this, and I don't even know this place like I should know it. And so it was a really, really hard decision, and it was really, really uncomfortable for me, but I'm glad that, I did it. I'm glad that I did step down and give myself more time to really focus on what matters. And a lot of people that was around me appreciated the fact that I did that instead of just trying to go. So always keep a growth mindset. Like, it's important to not be stagnant in whatever you do. Like, I understand that there's always room for growth, and you can always learn something new from whatever situation it may be. And I would just keep an open mind, and just know that every challenge that you're going through or everything that you're facing in this new place is shaping you into be the most well-rounded, well-adaptable, and resilient person ever. So, like, just keep it up. Like, you're doing a good job. Regardless of how you feeling, whatever the little minion on the side of your shoulder is telling you, you're doing a good job. Okay? I'm going to be the one to tell you, you're doing a good job. And so this just brings me right into my next topic, which is build a routine to stay grounded. I recently got diagnosed with ADHD, and I've always been really, really good at like doing all the things that I was supposed to do. I'm a huge procrastinator. That's always been a problem my whole life. But since I've graduated college and I haven't been in school and I wasn't working, like, I felt like I didn't have no structure in my life, and I couldn't keep up with things that I normally wanted to do. It's like, 'cause I didn't have my mama telling me, hey, you gotta do this. I didn't have nobody telling me, oh, you gotta clock in at this time, you gotta be here. Like, I didn't have no type of structure. And so I felt like I was losing myself towards, the coming around November and October, November. But during that time, like, I felt like I was slipping back into this place that I didn't want to be. And so keeping an open mind, having a growth mindset, I decided to start therapy because I needed something solid and something consistent in my life during that time. Like, I wasn't working. It was just a lot going on. So I started doing therapy once a week. I'm still in therapy once a week. But I had to try to find some type of sense of stability. Like, even when my partner came back, and it was still like another big change and a big adjustment that I had to get, a hold of. And I had to switch up my routine and create a routine that I can maintain on a daily basis. And it's a journey, okay? It's a journey. Sometimes you fall off that routine. Sometimes the routine switch up a little bit and it's not the exact way that you want it. And that is okay as long as you jump back on it and you start back as though, you didn't miss a beat. And so a great book that I've read recently that somebody been told me to read was The Atomic Habits. That's a great book to help with reading, building a habit. Building small habits and working to do consistent little steps to make yourself better. Another book that I read when I first got here that I'm going to read again, now that it's coming up on a year, is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I wanted to really learn and really connect with people. And in order to do that, I had to really learn and really connect with myself. And so, yeah, I started to create things that I can maintain. It's important, because when I don't maintain it, then I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I'm failing. I'm feeling like I'm unmotivated. And to me, that's not a good feeling. I don't like feeling like that. And so always try to build a good routine to stay grounded, because it's very important. Build a good routine to stay grounded so you won't lose yourself in this process of changing and adapting to a new place. The last and final thing that I want to say, or kind of leave with you, is trust the process. Trust the process. This is a chapter of your life for a reason, you going through this for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I feel like nothing is a coincidence, you know? So just trust the process and trust that you're on the right path and trust that you're doing the right things. And you'll know, you can feel it. You can feel it when you make that shift in your life for the better. You start feeling better. Your mind is a lot clearer. And that was for me. Like, one thing that I had to really let go of was smoking weed. You know, I have been doing it consistently almost every day for the last 5 years. And actually today marks 5 months of me not smoking anymore. And it was a really hard transition starting off for real, because you have withdrawals. You do have withdrawals. And I noticed that I was, using it as a crutch for a lot of my emotions and a lot of my feelings. And so that's why I replaced that with therapy, because I needed to get these emotions and feelings off my chest, and to really heal from a lot of things that I haven't healed from. And it's been an experience living sober and being sober. Like, I still drink some wine from every now and then, but heavy alcohol, no. Smoking, no. And I've been enjoying learning myself as a sober person, as a sober-minded being. So I'm trusting the process. I'm trying to align with who I want to be in the future. And that girl up there, like, she's not spending all that money that she don't have to get high. She's not doing those things. Like, so I can't do those things because I'm getting prepared to be her, So just stay open, be patient, and remember that you are exactly where you're supposed to be right now, right here. Focus on the now, okay? Do what you can right now to be the best you that you can be. Not thinking about next week, not thinking about last week, but right now. It's something that I also had to adjust, being present, being in the moment, and focus on the now. I know from personal experience, adapting to a new city isn't about having everything figured out right away, okay? It's just about being open, having an open mind, taking chances, taking risks, and allowing yourself to grow through the change. Just grow through it and give yourself time. Be intentional about connecting, and most importantly, trust that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Like I just said, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Trust that, okay? Trust that God, the universe, the higher power, whatever you may call the high source of energy, trust that it has your back and that you're going to be okay with whatever you're going through or whatever you navigating through, whether it's going through a new city or whether it's just trying to navigate the city that you're in. Like, accept the change, adapt the change, and embrace the change. And if you found this video helpful, if you have any tips that I missed about adjusting to a new city or a new place that helped you, drop a comment below. Let me know, because I really want to know if I can still use those tips even now, right now, today. So drop the comments if you found this video helpful, and if you're currently thinking about moving, or if you currently like in the process of moving like now, just know you're not alone, okay? It's somebody out there that's meant for you, whether it's platonic, whether it's romantic, whether it's business related, it don't matter. It's somebody out there for you that's ready to align for you, that's literally waiting on you to introduce yourself, to meet them. So keep growing and keep glowing, ladies. And I'll catch you in the next one, which I like about that. What y'all think? I'm like, if you watch my other videos, I know I've been trying to figure out a good outro for my videos. So we're gonna see. We're gonna keep growing and keep glowing. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're open to it, hit the notification button so you can know every time I post a video. I'm posting every Sunday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Thank y'all so much. Bye.